You are watching 49ers Post-Game Live, brought to you by Toyota. The top receivers today, Jauan Jennings with 71 receiving yards. Then is George Kittle. He led them with 84. And yes, your running back is also one of your best receivers in Christian McCaffrey with 66 receiving yards. We got reaction also from Levi Stadium, Jauan Jennings. But first, we talk about Jauan Jennings and the kind of game he had. Maybe a tale of two halves, Rod, with that fumble in the first half and then being very efficient in the second. What did you see from the team?
The fumble and the drop. It's been the Jauan Jennings experience this year. Yeah. Down, up. It's maybe we'll get the behind-the-scenes stuff once this season is over.
Can you trade a direct line from what happened in training camp and the offseason to this up and down irregular performance?
I don't know exactly what went down in training camp, but he was injured in camp. He suffered the rib injuries at some point in time this season. I think that is the main thing that has to do with it. But we've gotten used to a certain standard with Jauan excellence, being third in Jauan, and his. I think yeoman effort last year, with all the receivers being out and how good Jauan Jennings was as the first receiver. To see him, it's the drops, it's the lack of concentration. And then, you watch him in the run game with his blocking, Jauan Jennings is a dog. And to see his run blocking not be up to that standard, combining that with the drops and the fumble, it just makes you wonder.
I just think, Matt, that maybe not every case, but the majority of the cases where the 49ers had a player who had any sort of contractual pause or holdout that prevented that player from being an all-presence in training camp, OTAs, then said player had an irregular season. So I ask you the same. Do you see a direct correlation between that and what his play has said or done this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say it's a coincidence, right? I mean, it seems like that seems to be the case where, Deebo Samuel had his issues. He never was really quite the same player. Brandon Ayuk last year got off to a really slow start before his injury, and now Jauan Jennings. And, yeah, this game started off really rough for him. As Emmanuel Forbes gets in there and breaks up the pass on a big third down after the Rams had just scored, that would have kept that first drive alive. Instead, it's a 3-and-out. The next drive starts with his false start, and then later the fumble. So he did have a touchdown catch later in the game, six catches for 71 yards. So, the stat sheet looks pretty good, but I know he was trying to parlay his really good season last year into a big contract, stability, a lucrative deal. And now, the 49ers did not give him that contract that he sought in the offseason, in training camp. So he's scheduled to be an unrestricted free agent, and he's just not setting himself up for that big payday like he did last season.